Hello. Hello and welcome to the Slippy and Thrifty show. I am your host, Thrifty. We've got three lovely men here with me.
Lovely.
Lovely. Uh, I would have said handsome, but that's a freaking lie. So, let's see. Gentlemen's. That's a
That's
lie.
also a lie.
Let's see what else.
I'm that
My
word that
lovely,
I can't say on YouTube.
my excellent friends. We have Slip Joint Sawyer. We have Sean, who's not naked Sean. We have Mikey, Baldy's Blaze Newman's.
That's me.
And what are we doing today, Mikey? What's our topic?
Knives with rather attractive stag handles.
We're doing We Show Our Stag Handled Knives. Episode number 97. Happy Mother's,
You're
Happy
pushing that.
Mother's Day to all.
You're pushing that 100 mark.
Our 100th
We are
episode
getting very
also
close
7
to
seconds
that
long, please.
100 mark.
Do you think
know-
you can make your 100th show longer than 6 seconds?
I think we can.
Marvelous.
Oh, was that the problem with the PPP show? You know,
That was one of the problems that we have on a regular basis. The other one being Stephen.
That is a problem. But we welcome all. We have, let's see, we have 12 people in the rooms. That means there's 8 because the 4 of us are here. I don't know that all. Are you logged in, Sean? Through the chat?
I'm not, actually.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. Now we have 14. It's climbing. The number's climbing. In other words, hit the like button because I'm going to need all the help I can get today.
Is it Mother's Day in the US?
It is the Mother's Day in the US. So, to
Happy
all the
Mother's Day.
mothers out
Mother's
there,
Day.
want to wish you a happy day. Lynn, even though you don't live in this country, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I called my mother today, for anyone who might wonder.
Ah.
Joy is
And,
here. She said she's having a hard day, but it's her first Mother's Day without Randy, so
Oh.
we're thinking
Oh, sorry, Joy. I'm so sorry to hear.
Sorry to hear that, Joy.
We love you, Joy. We're thinking about you. Happy Mother's Day, Joy. And yeah, I talked to the old mother, and she babbled on for an hour, and I was happy to oblige. That's her words, not mine.
When you say you're happy to oblige, was it more like this?
No, don't be.
Did you put the phone down and just let her talk, and then you went and made a drink?
I did not.
Did you just make the correct noises when she was talking, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marvelous.
You guys
Really?
sound like you have experience in that. And I've
Yep.
heard the same words muttered whenever I talk to you on the phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
But yes, so happy Mother's Day, everybody, and make sure you call your mother. Hopefully, you've sent her a card, some flowers,
It's not Mother's Day, John. I'm not
reminded everyone that you are appreciated, mothers.
How did you manage to get Mother's Day on the wrong day?
I don't know, you know. What was yours? Back in April or something?
So they're obviously quite good at messing things up.
Wasn't that long ago? I know that. Was it back in April?
March, I think.
March. There you go. Late March. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I guess they just. So if you are have dual citizenship, and you go back and forth, do you get?
I'd like that, John. How do I get dual citizenship?
I don't know how that works, but I'm sure that's something you can find out online. But if you had dual citizenship, could you celebrate Mother's Day twice then?
Why not?
That's just greedy, that is.
That's greedy.
Why not? There's nothing wrong with that if you're just going to spoil your mum twice. That's not a bad thing, is it?
No. All right, let's get into the stupid news. Are we ready for that?
Yeah.
All right, let's play the theme. You ready? That almost looked professional that time. Case
No.
has released another baby doc. This one with Campfire Jig Bone. Coming out on the 13th. That would be Tuesday.
I like the bone. The pattern is no.
The bone and the colour's stunning.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I mean, you probably won't get that colour when you order it. You'll probably get something that looks like toast. But
Yeah. But I do like the bone material there, and it's a nice flavor of handle. But as far as the pattern goes, that's a pass for me. You know how we occasionally will draw pictures, do a little bit of photoshopping, a little photo editing, show occupational series knives. We've shown a proctologist. We've shown
QC investigator.
QC.
I thought they were real, those ones.
Yeah, they weren't. That's what we call satire, Mikey. But today, I want everyone to guess whether this one's real or fake. So I'm going to put up a poll. Let me just do that right now. Is this case knife real or fake? All right, and we're going to have a look at it, and I want you guys to vote.
Is it gapped or not gapped?
Oh, gapped, and it's also dull.
Is it sharp or blunt? Yeah.
Now, with that would be easy to answer.
Is it off centre or smashing into the liners?
Okay.
With a case, it wouldn't even be is it sharp or dull. It'd be is it dull or bird to hell. That's what.
Yes. All right. Now, don't cheat. Don't try to go look us up to find out whether it exists or not. All right. Don't cheat. Just do a legitimate answer right here in the chat, and tell me whether you think this is real or fake. Okay. So the question's up. Is the insurance agent case knife real or fake? You guys want to take a look at it? Here we go. Here's what it looks like. Okay. Is that real or is that fake?
Is this question a trap?
Not a trap. It's not a trap. It's not a trap. All right.
It's a trap! Oh.
So let's just take a few moments to look at it. And I guess the people that come in later that have to answer the poll will just have to...
I'm just reading the poll. It says, is it real or fake? And the answers are yes and no.
Oh, well, would you like me to edit that so it
Yes.
read better? No, I can't. It won't let me edit it now.
Okay.
I think people will understand.
Someone said, does yes mean it's real?
Yes means it's real. No means it's fake.
That was Scott's of Blades.
I'm sorry I didn't word that properly. Okay, so there you have that. All right, let's get on with the show. Enough of this nonsense with the news.
Are you not going to tell them if it's real or fake?
Well, yeah, after we give some time to answer the poll.
Well, it's day 100 of things I cut with my Rosecraft blade, Sweetwater Creek Senator.
Wish he'd cut his wrists.
Okay, so this is my introduction to the Stag that we're going to be taking a look at today. Is this what's this guy's name? Jackalope? Jackoffalope? What is it?
Jack off a cantaloupe. What?
Michael, I want to thank you because I've just spat all over my laptop screen.
You are welcome, sir. Anytime.
What? Does anybody know his name?
I would say Barry.
But no, his username. His YouTube name. His YouTube name.
The Angry Jackalope.
The Angry Jackalope. All right, thank you. All right. I asked the boys if maybe, we could bring on Angry Jackalope as a guest. And there was
we said yes.
There was a unanimous vote.
We said yes. We won't be here, but we will watch it.
That instead of him being on our program, that he should instead be on Mark's program. So I'm going to give Mark full permission to bring on the Jackalope. I won't interfere until he's...
And we will promote that show so much, won't we?
Well, I'm just saying, until he's been on that program at least once, I will not invite him on. That way, Mark will have premier status, and he can introduce it to the lives. should he agree to come on. Okay? So there's that. Now, let's see if we can go here. Yes, this is what I want. Our topic today is stag knives.
Stag.
And after I introduced the topic, Mikey messaged me and said, I don't believe that Sean has any stag knives, even though he gifted him a stag knife.
I did forget that.
How that works.
It's called Mikey Stupid.
But I don't. How many stag knives do we have, Sean?
Just the one.
Just the one. Okay. So
Just
what
the
I've
one.
done instead to help Sean out, just said, whatever knife handle material that you want to show, you show. You know. So he's got to pick out his own favorites of whatever material he decided on, and I'm going to let him go first. So
Okay.
Sean, you take it
Well,
away.
I'll start very quickly with the one and only stag covered knife I've got, which is a small penknife. This is a Joseph Rogers. And it is a very nice piece of stag, actually.
It actually is, yeah. Can I have it back?
I didn't realise that I hadn't actually got any stag, or only the one stag handled knife, really. I hadn't really thought a lot about it until I found out the topic for the show. And it's kind of made me think, why is that? And I can't really give a reason. It's just that I just haven't happened to buy any. Not because I don't like stag, because I love stag. But yeah, I bought other knives instead, I guess.
When you went to find the stag knives or consider the topic, did it shock you how few you had?
Well, not really shocked me, because I guess I was aware that I probably hadn't got any, but it was more the thought of why hadn't I got any? Why have I not bought any? But like I say, it's just an
oversight.
Just one of those oddities in your collection.
Yeah. So I guess the nearest thing I've got to stag is the jig bone.
Yeah.
And this is a nice old Taylor's Eyewitness lamb's foot. And I think Matt might have one of these, or something very similar anyway.
Very, very similar.
And I do like the way they jig this, or the way they jigged it back in when it was done. It is an older knife, obviously.
Well, yours is a lot better built than mine. I'm looking at mine now, and it's like a bus-sized gap in it.
But yeah, it's just that, just the way they've scalloped that jigging out, just gives it a really nice bit of texture. It's just trying to get the camera to show the stamp up there. Tricky in this.
Yeah, it's got like the curved Taylor on it, isn't it? That's the old proper old stamp.
Yeah, it's curved lettering across the top. And it's got this squared kick on these, which you tend to see on quite a lot of the older ones, actually.
Yeah, mine's got a squared kick as well.
Can you take that question, Sean?
I can't see the comments, John.
So the comment says, from Fictional Iceland, it says, was stag common on old Sheffield knives?
I don't know, to be honest. I've got quite a lot of old Sheffield knives, but not many with Stag. So maybe
I would
not
say
as common.
no.
Yeah, maybe not.
I would say yes on the older ones, on the very older ones, like pre-1900.
Maybe the really early ones.
Especially on their fixed blades and Bowie knives.
Mhm.
Stuff like
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you tend to see, there's a lot of like worm groove bone.
Oops, sorry about that, Sean. I'll let you go with her.
that. I do like the old worm groove. I think it looks great.
That's proper teenager's face stuff, that is.
Craggly.
Yeah, it's really sort of craggy and
I love craggy staggy. I think it's all awesome. Really, really cool.
I'm different. I prefer the smoother kind of stag.
Road rash.
Road rash, yeah.
yeah, I like both, to be honest.
Well, you're just easily pleased, aren't you, Sean?
I just like knives.
Well, you're on the right show.
You are on the correct program.
But this is one that I've carried such a lot, and this is a little stock one. This Carl Camerling, and it's about the same size as a Case 47. But the jigged bone on this is worn in. It's really nice, like a pocket worn effect.
Yeah. Similar to the lambs that you were just showing, mine is almost smooth, the jigging.
Yeah. This has still got plenty of dimpling in it, but it's just all the kind of corners have been worn down with use and age. But it's one that I carried this thing for ages. It's still got plenty of wear in it. It's an antique shop find. Not strictly an antique, but got a bit of age to it, I guess. And you've got the combination of the sort of little pen blade and then a little sheep's foot and a clip. And it's got that nice sort of federal shield on this.
I think the federal shield might be my favourite of the shields. I
100%.
think of quite
Yeah.
a few Sheffield knives that have got the federal shield, and I think they look great.
Still got
Give it a shout out to Baxter's Blades.
Hi, Andrew.
I believe it is his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday to Andrew. And what do we have to do when Andrew's mentioned on the show?
We need
If only.
the old tiger.
Yeah, and there's another old tailor's. Just trying to get that so you can see the eyewitness, and again that curved tailor's stamp. And again, nice jig bone.
Nice backspring as well.
Yeah,
Well put together.
this is slightly larger than the first one. You see the two together. It's just a hair. Although when you see the blades out, it's more noticeable.
Yeah, much larger blade.
Yeah, and interestingly, the kick on this is more pointed compared to the squared one on the first one I showed.
And I always tend to find the squared one more on a sort of a lamb's foot blade, don't you?
Yeah, it often seems to be the case, doesn't it? Although sure I'll find some others that. Yeah, just because I've said that, I can't. There you go. Now this is a nice bit of old bone as well, as the actress said to the bishop.
Yeah.
And this is a big old Bruner, or Hawkbill, as you would say. And this
That
is
is a
H.
massive blade.
H. Hobbs.
Inside of that.
The Grim Reaper pruner.
Yeah.
What's that for pruning? Mighty oaks.
Sycamores it near Adrian's Wall.
That's a beast.
Yeah, it is a big one.
Yeah, it's a
And
big old
another
boy.
stag.
It's got that the rat tail bolsters as well. And if you look at the covers, they look like they've slightly shrunk. Look how they're angled to fit into the bolsters.
Mm.
There's definitely a bit of shrinkage and gapping with age, I guess. But
Always with the older man. Oh, like the knives, yeah.
yeah, still plenty of life in this one. Half stop.
Trouble has arrived. Trouble has arrived.
Is it in the form of an Irishman?
It is. It is that, exactly. Hello, good sir. I hope you're doing well. Hand pink waving. Hand pink waving. There you have it. Welcome, Patty.
Hi, Stephen.
Yeah,
And then, of course, there's the Schrade Wolstenholme.
Oof.
Oh, yeah. That's lovely. Scotland.
Just love that rich colour in this bone.
That's not shrunk. That's nice and tight.
Pardon?
To the bolster. To the bolster.
Meh.
Yeah. It's got some strength in this spike spring. My fingernails aren't great at the moment. So yeah. Your sheep's foot, your spay and your clip. Try to get that in the shot. And this is the one with the etching on the blade, which, you know, I think most people can take or leave etching. It's not.
What does it read there? I can't quite make it out. The Schrade.
So it's Schrade, yeah, Wolstenholme, IXL in the middle of the scroll, and then 1787, which I guess is the date they were registered. Wolstenholme. So yeah, but a lovely bit of bone.
You okay over there, man?
Yeah, fine. Baxter said it's also his 2-year anniversary of his channel, his first long form video.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Patty says, hello, my favorite movie icons. Wow. That's
Think you're
quite
talking
the
to us?
compliment. Quite the compliment there. Completely false, but thank you for the compliment.
Now this is unusual bone. The way
Well,
this
Yeah.
A chicken scratch.
yeah,
is it a flat bottom?
it is
Oh, it is, yeah.
A fat bottom? No.
flat.
Flat bottom. Okay.
Fat bottom girls, you make the rocking world go round.
Here's
This
Mikey.
is a seiner.
Oh, that's a seiner, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be very popular with certain people.
What
Half
kind of
stop.
people, Michael?
People that like seiners and pay a lot of money for them.
What about that seiner you got?
Damn it!
it's got quite a curve in that when you look at it.
Yeah. Got the S curve when you open it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Still got a good snap.
Heck yeah.
And here's another one that looks. This reminds me a little bit of that Mikey's tea bag.
Pardon?
Teabag die. Yeah, I got you.
And this is obviously made to look like Stag, but it's bone.
Mhm.
And this is the.
Is that just Scheibler or is it a hen rooster?
No, it's a Scheibler German eye brand. Karl Scheibler. Not going to show it is etched on the blade there, but the light's not going to play there.
Nigel says Patty was talking about the film Deliverance. Oh, what was that, Matt? Here's Matt.
I
So
said
repeat
but.
that last word.
Burn.
Fun? He said fun. F-U-N. Burn.
Okay.
Burn.
Fun.
Yeah, this is a full size Stockman, same sort of size as the K75, so it's a big old boy, about 4 1/4-ish or something like that, I think, off the top of my head. But yeah, and that's the shield on there. You can just say it says Zollingen.
When you first showed that, I wasn't sure there was a shield there. I thought maybe it popped out. It's kind
No,
of
that only happens to John's knives.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's right. On camera.
Or every vintage Boca ever.
All right. So thanks again to Sean for showing off his bone stag. And sorry to have put you on the spot there with the stag thing. I had no idea that you'd only have just the one. So
not a problem.
Yeah. We've got an answer to our poll. Everyone seems to agree that it is real. And in fact, you are correct. It is a real release from Shepherd Hills, the insurance.
So everybody that answered correctly, what have they won, John?
They've won nothing, but they can look at it again if they're.
Can we
not
not look at it again?
Could we not look at it? Could we just have like the tiger roar again in honour of Andrew's birthday and his channel birthday?
I can do that too. There you go. So yeah, that's that was a real thing. Okay, who wants to go next? Don't volunteer too quickly.
Let's see what you want, John.
I'm going to go with Matt next. How about that?
I'll throw a few because I haven't got a lot, and then you can come back to me later. How's that?
Well, just move on. We won't come back to you later.
All right, then I'll just show them all now, then, shall I? This one, this is a Joseph Rogers.
That's really nice.
Is
nice. That British?
I like the bail on that as well.
It might be.
That's a nice bit of stag on there.
Is it Sheffield?
It might be. And it's got a massive, what I would really call a very.
How many times can I ask that before you're annoyed? Because I want to stop at that limit.
Well, before I get annoyed when you say, "Is it Sheffield?" I'll never get annoyed at that.
That is very nice, actually. I like that.
Somebody said that was. Oh yeah, it was Elon. It was Elon that said, "Don't ask that."
To strike fire at the top, which is weird. They've done that because it's nearly rounded over, so that that's kind of pointless.
Mm-hmm.
But nice stamp on the blade. I don't think it's ever been used, to be honest. It looks like factory edge on both sides, and the tang has got number 6 Norfolk Street, Sheffield on it.
Okay.
And a half stop, and it's got bear trap snap. Bit off center, but it's not rubbing.
Not a fan of the bale, are you?
Me, I'm not a massive bale person, but for the
Do
price,
you know what?
and
I think the bale kind of suits those working knives, those big working knives.
yeah,
Well, it's
I
like
mean,
a
you can
road
imagine,
knife,
the
sailor
bale
knife,
bale, yeah.
right? They all have those.
It kind of makes sense on this one.
Mhm.
But that's one of my favourite ones. We'll get that out of the way first. Another one is a couple from Rosecraft. This is my Not a Chucky in Stag. This has got a nice chunky bit of stag on it.
Twinsies.
And the way this one's done, I don't normally like chunky stag, but it's in such a way, so it's quite thin up here and thicker towards the end. It's actually really comfortable. So this is some beautiful red deer stag. And this actually hasn't seen quite a lot of use because I had the green one and used that a lot, and then this one never got used too much. But I need to start carrying it again because it's a fantastic knife. That's Not a Chucky. You can have the Beaver Creek or Croc, whatever you want to call it. And this has got some of the best stag I think that Rosecraft have done because it's even on both sides, as in thickness. So it's very sort of uniform. I quite like that about stag when it's like that. I know it's not going to be like that all the time. See that down there. And it really sort of elevates this knife to be more comfortable in hand. It's not so squared off like some of the bone and things like that. You get a nice grip with 3 fingers on that stag.
Want to thank
Yeah.
Andrew and Mikey for renewing to the Commando Club. Appreciate it, guys.
Excellent.
And again, thank you, Andrew. Happy birthday, sir.
Yeah, I think this might be my favourite knife that Rosecraft have done in stag so far. Even over the sow belly, I think this works better in stag, the Lusahachi.
Yeah, shall we all show those at once? I think we've all got that one, don't we?
John's got the quality spec. It's just a fantastic knife. The action on this one's superb.
Look at that stag. That came from Andy Armstrong. I was allowed to pick from all of the ones that were there.
I thought it was from a red deer.
Yeah, I know.
I like yours too, though, Sean. This dragon skill's pretty cool.
Stag.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favourites. This one, my most recent one now, which is a bit unusual for stag because there's not much stagginess to it. So it's a lamb's foot. It's an Arthurite. So you may just think this is white bone. That's
Is that just white bone?
Yeah, stag. Black, but the front is very much just like a toasted white bone.
Is it white bone that you just held a lighter over on, just on one side?
100 of burning my stag.
What?
Hell, it's
So
day
that's
100
Son's lamb's
of
foot.
things I cut with my Rosecraft blade, Sweetwater Creek Senator.
Okay, well that's that one. I've got 2 which John likes to call the asphalt drag or the road rash, which is the not so knobbly stag. It's just sort of like this has been rubbed on the floor really. And this is the farmer's knife. And this is one I actually traded with John. I traded a Stag Barlow for this.
That's one of my favourite knives. That's my most carried knife, I think.
Yeah, he prefers the craggly stag, whereas I prefer this sort of stag.
They're the Barlow bolsters, aren't they, on that?
Yeah. Beautifully put together this one as well.
Welcome, Dave, to the program.
Another one of my favourite patterns that Arthurite Maker got in Stag as well, because it made sense to have it, is the spear point. And this is one Mikey picked up for me from Bakewell when he was there.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice bit of
Actually, I
stuff.
do like that warm-looking Stag. It's,
Yeah, I really prefer it. I don't know what it is. It just looks like it's more of a used knife, like it's already kind of pocket worn, kind of.
yeah.
But that's a beautiful one. Great action. This one is, I think, my most centered spear point is like right down the middle, and there is not a gap on this thing either. So that's an excellent one. You can actually pinch this spear point as well. A lot of them you can't pinch, but this one you can actually pinch open. It's about a 7.5 on the pull.
Nice knife though.
Yeah, I only actually have one more. It's not even a folding knife. It's a fixed blade.
Uh-oh. Big boy.
It's a William Rogers.
That's such a cool knife.
That's nice.
I recently just polished it up because I was cleaning it up, and then look at the Stag on this.
That's amazing. Look at the side of it. That's a cabbage chopper, isn't it?
The beast of a knife.
Jim Bowie would have been proud of that.
You see the etch there. You got I Cut My Way, William Rogers.
Yeah.
And I've still got the sheath as well. And this is going to be my 2010 Shades camping knife. I'm going to bring this.
Nice.
But surprisingly, it's really big. It doesn't feel too big for me, which is weird because normally a lot of fixed blades are way too big. I think it's the handle is just really comfortable. And I got this for an absolute steal when I went to a antique shop in Cardiff near where I live.
Was that because you stole it?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, that is all my Stag. I don't have any more than that.
Speaking of the meetup, you guys want to go into a little more detail about that?
And we're
Coming
going
up
to go
this
to a
month,
field, put our tents up, laugh at Sean trying to put his tent up,
Not
laugh at
this
Mikey's
year.
bed not
Not this
fitting.
year.
Sean's got a new tent. It's all.
I've got a pop-up tent.
He's thrown a spanner in the work.
There's my tent right there.
Yeah, I've got
You
a
just
pop-up
open the
tent.
bag and sort of just go like that, and it puts itself up. Brilliant.
I'm bringing Lynn as well.
I do need a new camp stove though.
Sorted.
Yeah, I need to find my airbed or buy an airbed, otherwise I'll be sleeping on the floor like Sean did last year, which I don't understand how he did.
I know exactly how we did it. 12 pints in.
So you and Lynn are going to be in the pop-up tent.
Yep. And we have got a stove. So
And
there
you've
will
got a
be
stove.
tea.
Would you like to
Coffee.
tell everybody the only way you can lie flat in the tent?
Diagonally. Okay, I'm 6'3", okay? It's
Did you get a new stove?
If you're diagonally, how is Lynn going to manage?
she'll be
Like
all
a
right.
U
She
shape.
can-
Sean's
could
going to
just
lie like
be in
this,
the
and Lynn's
corner
going to
then.
lie like this. Like,
Yeah.
She'll have to just lie next to me
All right. How
somewhere.
tall is Lynn? She about 5'5"?
5'7", yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
my height.
Pop-up
basically.
tent. All right, Mikey, you're up, sir. I think you're gonna have like 80% of what I have as well. So I may just like do
20s.
a couple 20s.
We'll do 20s.
All right, that sound good?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Matt was last, so let me do this. Hopefully, when I click this, you'll be the named person. Yeah, it worked. Good.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Well, it's day 100 of
Oh.
my...
Okay. All right. I have left the program.
This is my Rosecraft Blades Sweetwater Creek Senator.
This time, the Stag handle version.
All right. Let's show that one.
Well, there's John. They look identical, John. They're like
I just
twins.
realized I didn't have one of my lights on. Let me try to make it a little brighter in here.
Oh, I haven't got any of my lights on yet.
Yeah, Senator pattern from Rosecraft.
But I have the original The
now
Arthurite Stag Senator.
I don't have that in Stag. You little.
It's the original.
Day 100 of having both the original and the new.
Now, Michael has seen this over at Arthurite Knives. He's seen the Rosecraft version, and he thinks very highly of it. He said it's a really nice knife, and it is a really nice knife. But the Arthurite for me is I just think it's great. I just think it's a great knife, and it's C70 carbon steel,
Mm-hmm.
brass liners, web.
That's the Stag I like a lot. And I've realised I said I've finished all my Stags, and I haven't. There's one more left.
So that's my two Senators.
Now, is that offered in the Arthurite product line?
Yes.
Okay, so you can get it, but they don't have it as frequently, correct?
You can get them at the Bakewell Cook Shop. They're doing there sometimes. I know Jane. Well, the last time I went to the Sheffield shop, Jane had a few.
If you get the Stags from the Bakewell Cook Shop, they're normally pretty much made by Beth. She does the orders for the Bakewell Cook Shop.
Right.
So that was the Lusahatchee that we just showed.
Mm-hmm.
How about an Arthurite Stag Barlow?
We can show that. Twinsies. Yeah. Matt, you got yours.
I haven't got an Arthurite Barlow in Stag. You
Close
have it
enough.
in your
Close
hand.
enough. Close enough. The one you traded.
These are a really great Barlow because they've got nice wide scales on them. And that clip point blade for me is it just works.
Does the job, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And this is an Arthurite. I believe Blade in Wales has the brother to this knife. It's got a nice works back spring, a little bit of working on the blade as well. And that's the Arthurite, sort of like the premium line.
Right. Stuart asks Matt, this one's for Matt, who is that poor dude you are ridiculing?
Probably me.
No.
Michael.
No.
I don't know, some guy who just keeps cutting nothing with the same knife.
But these are really nice to get. These Arthurite premiums, you can get different work back springs. This is coined as well on the liners. Half the blades works as well.
Yeah, and what I like about the premium line is they don't sort of go, this is what the premium line is. They sort of do what they feel at the time and then say that's the premium. Like they'll do different milling, they'll do different.
But knowing about the back spring and stuff, this is basically a Ashley Harrison, but with the Arthurite stamp.
Well, yeah, because Ashley does all the file work.
Exactly. What should I show now? How about French knife?
No.
A French knife with no nail nick.
The blade wrap.
No the blade wrap. No.
No the blade wrap.
No the blade wrap. Look at those. Look at that back spring and those liners.
What are the liners made from? Are they brass?
Steel liners with red. I believe it's G10.
Oh, red. Okay, G10. I'm seeing there. All right.
Yeah, red G10 steel liners. Work back spring. Lovely, lovely blade. This is one I picked up from Kongi. At a really good price as well.
Yeah, because it's got the blade wrap.
It has no blade wrap.
Where is the Kongi situated? Where will I find them?
No La Blade Rat, no La Taxi, nothing.
Kongi's knife sales, John.
Yes, Kongi's. But where is he located?
What, in the UK is somewhere? Can't remember where it is.
Reading.
In
There.
UK.
I think he is.
All right. There you
I think he's Reading way, yeah. But that is a really great knife. It was like brand new when I got it. Lovely action on it. Very, very nice.
New because someone bought it and realised it had the blade wrap.
It does not have the blade wrap.
It's
Civic blade. Joe Taxi. Look. So, how about an IXL Stockman, full size Stockman, in some serious craggy staggy.
That is beautiful.
Some serious stag. But oh, what's that I hear? Turn it over on its side. Okay.
Oh.
There's some twin back spring action. Yeah, this is probably my favourite Stockman. This George Waterman. This is an older one as well. Probably about 15, 20 years old now.
Mimo says, for sale, one French war era knife, never used, dropped once.
I'll go with another George Walton home, a Barlow. One of the older ones with the both bolsters are stamped.
What's the pull like on that one?
Pretty good. This one's about a 7.
Tarek, speaking on that last knife, that knife gives me a mine vibe.
And just look at that stag though. It's done so well. Great backspring.
Says, please send that knife to Split in Slices, Indie, and then he's quit his address.
Which knife? This knife?
I think that last one, Stockman.
Oh, the Stockman.
Yeah.
Show another Wilson, but this time with the lamb's foot. Again, some serious stag going on.
Almost looks like Winterbottom bone on the back.
Yeah, the back really, stylized.
Great knife again. Great Barlow. Great action on this one as well.
So which one do you prefer?
I like the clip point.
You like the clip point better? Okay.
And my other, well, not my other, but another Wilson home, but in stag, but not the super craggy stuff. Much more smoother on the stag. But again, amazing backspring blade. Look.
Are you posh Mikey now? Can we just
no? No, I'm not posh. My name is Michael Gain.
Mikey is finally coming round to the light side and has started to get rid of moderns.
Here's a nice one that I picked up from a certain slip joint Sawyer recently. It's an Arthur Wright. It's an older one. It has steel liners. It's got an easy open added to it as well. But the stamping, it's tremendous. It's really, really nice.
Gorgeous, that is, isn't it?
I've been carrying it, this one, Sean, for about the last 2 weeks now, every day.
Can I see that closed? Look at the cutout there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice, that is.
So that's been in my pocket, and it's been in my pocket with the one that's been in my pocket for ages now, which is the one that got teabagged.
Oh, it came out nice.
That's your lemon slicer, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah. When you slice lemons and the tip just gets the juice on the tip, and it stays on there overnight.
Right, this is a
juicy tips.
This is a family program, sir.
It's a lemon juice on the tip of my blade, John. What are you thinking about? It's got the Barlow bolter as well.
Why do you keep saying it over and over again?
I'm just making it clear.
No, it's, yeah.
This comes in handy, obviously.
Yours comes out clear, does it?
I was just making it clear for you, John. This is an Ashley Harrison.
Jesus. What is that? What is that?
That's for
Is that...
it's the cock
Hot
knife.
like it.
What did you say?
The cock knife. Cock
Yep.
fighting.
La Coque.
It's actually the cock knife, yeah. Without trying to be funny, it's a cock knife.
Cockerel. As in
Yeah.
rooster.
Cockfighting, yeah.
It's seriously a cock knife.
Cockfighting, not wrestling, just fighting.
Nothing to do with being in the restroom with Mikey and Slippy.
That's wrestling.
Cancelled. I'm cancelled. I'm done.
But this was an Ashley. I think he only made the two of
Can't
these.
go from
3 springs.
trying to make it clear and then bringing out the cock knife.
Well, I nearly didn't bring it out because, you know, reasons and
Because
stuff.
last time. All right. Well, that's if I can get past what kind of knife it is. It has very beautiful handles.
This was my first ever stag knife, and I believe I only got it at the start of last year. Was the Roadcraft Gunstock Savage Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
you
this
see,
is a lovely knife.
I've got one of the original ones of those, not to hand, but for me, that with the Stag, I think would suit me better. It's be a bit wider, you know.
A little bit wider. It's got some really nice swedging on the top of the blade as well. It's one of my favourites. This 20s.
Yeah. I love the Savage Creek gunstock.
I love the Savage Creek. It's such a great blade. It's a great size. The clip point on it's amazing. D2 still.
You just convinced me to carry this today.
It is a great knife, John. This was my first ever Stag's slip joint. Yeah, perfectly centered. Great action on it. Lovely walk and talk.
Nice. Well, you've got a hell of a collection of Stag, I'd have to say.
Have you got this one, John?
I do have that one. As a matter of fact, it's right here.
This is one that's grown on me a lot to the point where I think it's actually a very, very good knife.
It's the best one they've ever made.
Not for me. Not for me. It's
Wrong.
got a bit too much curve in the handle holding it, but it is lovely, and the blade on it is fantastic.
That's blasphemy on this channel. To say well, he has too much curve.
Great knife.
But I'm glad it's grown on you. Where did it grow on you?
And then of course the Nolachaki, because you've got to have a Nolachaki because it's fantastic.
Oh, still showing the other one.
And the Nolachaki is an awesome pocket knife.
This is the most staggy of the ones that I've gotten. It's craggy stags.
Even if you have this one, or is it a green moss bone, smooth bone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brown moss bone. Brown moss.
Brown. They're stunning knives. Really, really are. Yes, look at that. We've all got one up.
Mine's not so
here
craggy,
we go, Chucky.
which is what I like. It's more smooth.
Is Bladen Wills in here?
I've not seen him yet.
You've seen him. How come he's being
No.
so quiet? Where is he? Give me a roll call. Mikey,
What?
you want to do the roll call, or can you not read it?
I can't see it right now,
All right.
John.
Let's do the roll call.
Hello, everyone.
So I'm a little late doing it this time because I wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to get in here. We had Griff. Thank you, Griff. Scott DeBlades. Peter Tiffany. Hello, Pete. Andrew of Baxter's Blades. How you doing, Andrew? Fictional Iceland. Boomer's Blades. Stuart McCrae. Stuart, how you doing? Byron at Splitting Slices. Thank you for coming. Dwayne Letterman. Stuart, I'm sorry. There's Tony. Says, hi to the panel and everyone in the chat. I've got to get tea on, so I can't comment, but I will be watching and listening to you. All right. That's why he wasn't chatting with us. We have Mark. Hello, Mark. Butt plug. Sean, you're going to be on with Mark today? Who's your guest?
Yes, we have tonight. We Judd.
We Judd. Justin.
We Judd tonight. Yeah. So it's 9:30 p.m. UK, 3:30 Central Time. Yeah, with We Judd.
And do you have a candle to show me?
Sorry, I missed that bit.
Do you have the candle that we can provide the viewer?
Would it be this candle?
Ah, there it is. Can't do the plug without the plug.
The shameless plug.
All right, and Dwayne Letterman again. Yes, thank you for coming. Says, hey, TK and the rest of the crew. Hello. Kirby Creek Mo made an appearance. Hello, Kirby Creek Mo. We have, oh yes, one Mikey at Baldy's Blades. Hello, Mikey.
Hello, John.
Thanks for coming. We have Mrs. Naked Sean. Hello, Lynn.
Hello.
Hello.
And we have Fictional Iceland. I said that already. Is that everybody? Joseph McDonald. Hello, Joseph. Thank you for coming. Happy birthday to Andrew again. Oh, we have Sean from Watch City Knives. Patty made an appearance. We had Scott in. Hello, Scott in. Let's see. I believe I already said Scott DeBlades. Yeah, he was early on. We had Griff. Hello, Griff. Said hello to Griff. Is that everybody? We have Jim, man. All right. Hello, Jim. Good to see Jason Beecher. Just Jim. Just plain old Jim. Jason Beecher. Good afternoon, everyone. Mount St. Cheetos. Hello, Cheeto. Good to see you, buddy. We had South Carolina Knife Monkey. He's back again, so good to see him back. Who else do we have? James Stork. Hello, James.
Where's North Carolina, Chris?
Yeah, I don't know where Chris is. We had he's probably with his girlfriend. T-Jerk, or Cherk. Our moderator, our lovely Dutch moderator. As they say, if it ain't Dutch, it ain't much. I'm sorry to slow the show down, but man, there is a ton of comments. We had Ginger Fisher. Hello, Ginger Fisher, with the pink waves. Dave Johnsey, Midnight Crisis. Dave, thank you so much, Dave, for coming.
Is Dave in there, is he? Hello, Dave.
Midnight Crisis, yes.
Dave the Rave.
Mm-hmm. Raven Dave. I love me some Dave. Mimo. Hello, Mimo. Always good to see Mimo in the house. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Mimo over on Wednesdays at 9:30 Central Time.
I'd like to see everybody over there. On
the new program.
Absolutely.
Nonsense. Make sure you're checking that out if you're in the USA. I don't expect you to come if you're in the UK because it's at like 3:30 in the morning for you boys.
No excuse.
Ollie Ox. How you doing, Ollie? Always good to see Ollie. Love talking to Ollie.
If Paddy's still in here, just
I
want
haven't
to say.
seen. It's Norwegian.
Paddy's
Is he in the
I
house?
still love this. Thank you.
Is the Norwegian not in the house today? I didn't see him.
Benny?
Benny. I haven't seen Benny today, so hopefully he'll make an appearance at some point. All right. Sorry to slow the show down so much. All right. So, Mikey, kind of thought we would show this one at the same time since I don't have much to show that I haven't shown.
What have you got, John? What have you got?
As part of your twinsies. But the Schrade LB7.
How did you know I had one of them, John?
Because I gifted you one. And then you weren't going to bring it on the program until I reminded you.
Yeah, I forgot. My Stag lock knife.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a grip on that. That's a beefy.
That's a big boy.
Beefy handles.
It's beefy.
I love this knife, John. Thank you so much. This was a total surprise to me that I was even getting this, and I love it.
What do you think, Matt? That a good one?
It is, and when I handled it, it was massive, and the knife was big too.
Thank you, kind sir. I doff my hat to you.
Thank you. One that you won't have, unfortunately, but Matt might appreciate it. This is
The 112.
The 112 custom order in elk, back when they
With
still put the
pins.
rivets.
With exposed
With the
pins. Look
pins.
at that.
So they can't do it, but they've gone away from it. And as a matching set, it wouldn't be complete without the 110 to go with it. So we have the 112, 110 pairing.
Are they both in brass? Yeah.
Yep, both brass, both with pins.
So you've got a 222 there.
Is that what it counts to? I don't know. I accidentally left that one in the sheath a bit. I'm going to have to polish that out.
Yeah, the sheaves always tarnish up the bolsters, don't they?
Yeah. And finally, can't go with a show without the Rough Rider saddle belly. And this one's nicely done in Stag.
Is that genuine Stag as well? On the
Genuine Stagaronis.
Genuine Stag.
They burned it a bit.
Yeah.
They have burned it a bit, but yeah, it is genuine Stag. So yeah, that's not one you can easily find, but they did do a series in Stag and Rough Rider, and I got the saddle belly.
Rough Rider.
Yep, but I've shown all the others. We had the Rough Rider.
Well, John, I call this one my Sheffield Nollichucky. It's an Ashley Harrison.
Oh yeah. Let's take that out.
You got a vibe, wasn't it? Not a
Have a
vibe.
peek.
It's just a fat spear, Ashley, with a chased back spring.
Posh Mikey.
Well, Slippy got me this. Slippy got me this from Congi. There was two Ashes on there. Slippy grabbed one. I grabbed this one, and we bought them as a pair. And not posh, but this is kind of the Sheffield Nollichucky, really.
Yeah, it really is similar shape in the.
Not as big, but it's got a fat spear on it.
Yeah. And Patty loves a fat spear.
If you don't love a fat spear, there's something wrong.
Random comment from Byron. We're having some meat and fries with a nice sauce.
This is my smallest Stag.
Oh, sorry. That was from Benny.
You know?
Not Byron.
And this is a Colt's 175th anniversary.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Was that a Rough Rider make of Colt?
I would presume so.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I would think so, because it has the match strike nail nicks on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But beautifully done, and it has a nail nick on each blade on the correct side.
Oh, you can actually open it.
So you can actually open it, but it's really well done.
Yeah, about the buck knives. They says not sure why they went away from the pins. Maybe the newbies kept ruining their expensive Stag. There has to be something going on in production there.
And this is another Walsenhome Barlow. This one's been used.
What does that make? That makes 3 different IXLs.
Three IXL Barlows, yeah, in Stag, yeah.
1 clip, 1.
2 clip, and a lamb's foot.
That one's a bit longer, isn't it?
Bit longer, no? So
than the other Barlow?
The other's same,
Okay.
but yet different.
All right.
But this is one that I've not carried loads and used. This is a great little knife. It's probably not a heavy use knife. It's quite delicate compared to, say, the Arthurite.
Yeah.
It's got a great action on it and a great snap and some.
I would
Cool.
say that's more of like a gentleman's Barlow, isn't it? Than the Arthurite Barlow is definitely.
Then why the hell do I own it? God damn
Because
it!
you're a mole.
We all own knives. We shouldn't. If that's the case.
We've seen this one, haven't we?
Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek. Barlow.
And they're coming out with another one.
Another Beaver
I
Creek.
don't have my Beaver Creek out. Oh, there it is. Totally forgot.
Do you like Beaver, John?
I don't
Beaver
order my
Creek Barlows?
Beaver Creek. I'll have to look for it. That's
Me?
missing right now.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I did have one.
you did.
Yeah, I did.
Well, where's he gone?
Lynn now owns it.
Oh, okay.
Is
So,
it because it's orange?
Yeah, it's the Bourbon Bone.
but look how wide and the way they scoot down to the bolster.
Wow.
That's the biggest difference out of all of my knives, where it just swoops down. But it does feel really comfortable because when you grip it just there for like finer work, it works really well.
Found it. Nice.
Oh, a great knife.
Ruffles have ridges. For my American fans, don't understand that. UK guys won't have a clue what I'm talking about.
It's pretty much most of the time, John, for you.
Ruffles have ridges. Hello.
So that's pretty much all of my Stag knives, about 21, I think, in total.
Right. Fantastic collection there, Mikey. That's it's embarrassing, the riches there. That was it was like every one of them was either super nice Stag or super nice Stag and work springs, or just
I
didn't realize you had that many
Neither did I, John.
fantastic
When you said that, I thought I had 3 Rough Riders, 3 Arthurites, and a couple of George Wolstenholmes, and then I found the French knife, and then the working knives I've got, and then the 2 Ashleys, and then 3 more Rough Riders, Rosecrafts, and yeah.
I actually had more than I thought I had. I thought I only had 1 or 2, but I've got what's that? 8, 9. I do like Stag. It's just, I don't think I prefer wood. I think as a handle material.
maybe a
Yeah.
bit more comfortable, but
While
feel
we're
like
on
you
the
do get-
subject of wood, just a thank you to Matt for hooking me up with this one I missed
Thank
out,
you.
exclusive from Moonraker.
oh, you
That's
found
good.
another one. There was another one available.
On the secondary
That's a-
market, one like
That's a nice.
Oh, good.
That's a nice push slip.
Yeah,
we-
it's
can we see
one
the
that-
knife?
Hang on. I said that's a nice push slip, Lynn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But this, talking of nice wood, just really, it's a
Yeah.
great colour. That
Yeah,
this is
it was
Yeah,
even
that's
nicer
right.
than mine, so it kind of annoyed me a bit. But I'd already breakfasted the hell out of mine.
Nicer than mine as well. Damn it.
yeah. There's some more coming out though, isn't there? Am I right?
No, there's no more.
No.
That's it.
No,
No more.
I know. It's damn it.
We'll tell you when they've arrived once we've ordered our 4.
Yeah. So yeah,
that-
thank you.
That's one I had Matt jump on straight away. So it's going to be like a greener shade, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, it's the same, exactly the same wood. It's just a lot more mossy.
Mm-hmm. So, I think did Griff say he wanted one of those too? I think he did.
Yeah.
There's some nice,
Andrew,
there's some
Andrew,
nice lamb sorts.
Andrew, I know you can hear me, Andrew. Does one tiger require an Arthurite wooden bar from Moonraker?
We'll see if he responds. Got a
Did we
message
just
here
order
from
all of them?
Paul. It says, I've got a hen and rooster Stag Saddlebelly Stockman with bag covers. That's, yeah, I like
Oh, nice.
like a.
I've never had a hen and rooster knife. I've had other German brands. I've never had a hen and rooster.
Kirby Creek.
You've got 1 minute to answer, or I'm going to sell it to somebody else once I buy it. There's a second run, Andrew. It's the second run.
So our final poll results is the insurance agent case knife real or fake? Yes. Yeah, I can see the wording issue now.
Yeah. Is it real or fake?
It is
Yes
real.
or no?
Yes, it is real. It is real, and they voted real, and the 27% of you were wrong. That is a real thing. I thought they were all out. Andrew said they're making more.
They're making another small batch. They're making another batch of lambs and they're doing a special, very small batch of Etrix.
Mm-hmm. Lynn says, I love that puss slip. Love it.
When you write it like that, Lynn, without the capital
Let's
S,
have a real good look at it, Shawnee. The puss slip. This is the latest creation, right? This is the version 2, right?
Yeah.
And we've got a pen holder, the flashlight holder, and
flashlight holder there, pen holder in the middle, knife slip there, and then belt loop at the back. I mean, it would slip in your pocket, but it also will go on your belt.
Will ride your belt. Another creation from Lynn.
Oh man, I'd be so mad if I had one of those.
Oh no!
One of those.
I would hate to have one of those.
Where do we get those from, Sean?
Order now.
The drill.
From Sean directly.
Sean, how do we place an order with you?
Can we have a push showcase sometime? They are great.
Be careful, I forgot we were live then for a minute. I nearly said something I shouldn't.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it right now, Sean. Let's show all the different puss slips that you own.
Here's my puss slip.
Oh, you've got a slip for the puss slip. Let's see them all. Let's see each variety. One of each variety.
Oh,
all right, so we got a coffin slip. Okay.
Where's...
It's a coffin version.
I feel like Slippy has more than everyone else.
Okay, that's the basic. That was the first
slim line.
No, that's the narrow one, right? That's the narrow.
Yeah. Which will still fit the Brickbuster.
Right.
That's a nice Brickbuster, Sean. Is it a Mark 1 or a Mark 2?
It's a Mark 2.
Marvellous.
There's one with a...
I have multiple puss slips.
Pen holder.
That's all the same one.
Damn it!
Okay, so that's the dual version, right? With just the...
This is the pen and knife puss slip.
Right. Okay.
This is the OG.
Do you have one with a stamp so we can show people why we call it the puss slip?
Where's one with a more clear stamp? With like...
Ah, there it is. Kitty, kitty, kitty. There we go. Wonderfully donated by Matt to Lynn, so she could use that.
Yeah.
But the original idea for that puss slip came from a beard and owl slip I had for a while, but the knife bit wasn't quite wide enough for like a stockman. Couldn't really fit a single blade in there. And then I had Griff make me one of it. So Griff did me one in jade green.
It's a nice colour.
And then I asked if Lynn could do one as well. And Lynn did one in it was teal, and then I had an orange, and then a purple and a brown.
Okay. I didn't know that you had that many. Boy.
We've got 5 of the same push slip.
There's also this one she made with the flap over top.
Mm-hmm.
What about the flat push slip, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or is it the push slip flap?
the cap flap slip. Yeah,
Wasn't that based on an old darts case?
yeah, that I used to carry. Actually, I've got it here, funnily enough.
It's the
One that I used years ago when I was a teenager to carry
is
a
that the meat curtain
knife
slip?
in.
Oh, God.
But yeah.
No? Okay.
And that one fits very nicely with the Ashley sow belly.
Ah,
All right.
Flips in there really nicely.
oh, very nice.
And
Well done, Lynn.
Great work, Lynn.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up our program for today. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. Stag knives,
Stag.
great handles. Do I want all of them in Stag? Nah. I gotta like have a variation, but it's nice to me. They're really grippy. Do a good job of providing grip and still kind of classy looking at the same time. Not something I want to carry every day, but on special occasions, I like to have a nice staggy knife. Is that kind of y'all sentiment as well, or where are you?
Pretty
with
much.
that?
Pretty much.
Stag, I like them, don't carry them much.
Yeah.
I carry one every day.
Prefer the
every
road
day.
craft.
All right. So for everyone who came today, appreciate you guys dropping by. I gotta say hi to Mid P. He came in late, Mario. So how you doing, Mario? I think I caught everybody. I hope I did. Benny did make it in. Thank you, Benny, for coming. And we'll see you guys next week, same time. Matt, you'll be available, correct? Yes. Okay. So we should have a normal program next week, and we'll have to come up with a topic. I haven't got one yet. But again, catch Sean out over on Mark's channel, MBEDC.
Yep.
And he's going to be there with Judd tonight. So good luck to you boys, and I'll be sure and pop into the chat and have a
And don't forget on Thursday nights.
Thursday nights. We have Patty's Potato Peelers. It's not nighttime here. It's 1:30 Central Time. That would be what, 7:30 your UK time?
That is correct, John. 7:30. Yeah.
7:30 UK time.
You got it.
Catch Mikey over there with Judd and Steven and whoever else they decide to bring on, which usually it's just the three of them. What's y'all's topic next week? Do you have one yet?
Knives, probably.
It will be knife related, yes.
Will it be surviving the zombie apocalypse and a bag of rice?
No, it's 3 knives, I believe, that we all own. And we're going to talk about what we like about them and what we don't like about them and why we all own them.
So triplets then.
Triplets.
Three triplets.
But there could be an extra one thrown in at the end.
Right.
You never know.
That's not a bad idea. We could probably do a lot of triplets in our programs. Quadruples, though, is what we're after.
Quadruples.
Triplets.
4 to the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the one that Sean showed. Should we all hold that one up to end the program? Let me go find mine. The one you had in the
got
recent,
cramp in my leg, guys.
The recent.
Sorry. Got cramp.
We're not old.
Which one did Sean show? And it's me on my own, just like Chris.
Well,
in the headlights.
it's the Moonraker.
Alright, that's in the after right box. How am I going to get that one? I don't know where it is.
Well, the show's just been elongated a little bit. No problem.
Where's the Moonraker?
I think I've got the right one. Not 100% sure, honestly. Is this the right one, Matt? Did I get the right one?
No.
No.
Do I have that knife yet?
Oh, what? The Lancet version of it? You don't have this one yet? No.
Okay, that's why, because it hasn't been shipped. Okay, close enough. Go out and get it. Go out and get a Moonraker exclusive. You got to get these when they come in. They're fantastic.
I don't even know where mine is.
Moonraker knives over in the UK. Where can you order, Matt?
What now?
Let's do a plug.
Tony at Moonraker.
Tony at Moonraker Knives. And is it moonraker.com.co.uk/UK? How do you get there?
Just type in Moonraker knives.
Just type Moonraker into
Moonraker knives, and it comes up on the old Google search.
The movie with, you know, the the Bond movie comes up, and then you got to ignore that and find the knives. So put Moonraker Knives into Google.
This is another one of their exclusives.
Yes.
And there's more of those coming as well. More.
Yeah.
I've seen the batches of wood, and there's more lambs what come in. There's more clip points, Etrix.
Yep. So there you go, Moonraker. You got your spotlight for the week. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We will see you next week. Make sure that you guys are checking out the Wednesday show if you're in the U.S. We're really trying to build the audience there. That's Knives and Nonsense. Wednesdays, 9:30 Central Time.
I've watched both of them so far, and they are actually unfeasibly good.
Tolerable.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, because it's pretty low amount of time being spent on the production and build up to.
Well, you had a wonderful guest on last week.
Yeah, we're looking to bring Kalen on at some point. We'll talk about Case. That's going to be kind of an ongoing theme until we're kind of tired of talking about it.
So is it just going to be called like Wednesday Kick
It's almost
Case?
going to be a campaign to get Case on the right track, right? It's like, look, all these shows, you can't miss them, Case. Surely
We'll have to do like a crowdfunder and buy a case off of Zippo. How much would they want for it?
Just buy them away, right? Get them set in the right direction. That's not a bad idea. Crowdfunding to buy them out. All right, that's going to do it. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming, guys. Love you long time.